Working with a professional home buyer will save you a ton of money when you're selling your house here in Tucson. Don't rule out a direct sale until you learn more about what our process can mean for you. Hi, my name's Karl Krenzel. I'm the local broker here at Karl Buys Houses. And if you're looking for the absolute best way to sell your home here in Tucson, consider this. Many local homeowners are surprised to find that working with a direct buyer helps them keep even more money in their pockets than they ever would have received by working with a local Tucson real estate agent. Before deciding how to sell your Tucson home, I encourage you to run the numbers for yourself so that you can make a proper decision that is going to work best for you. Let's talk about just a couple of the costs that I can help you avoid when you're working with my team here at Karl Buys Houses. First, you get to sell without commission. You know, when you sell your house with a real estate agent here in Tucson, you're going to be faced with commission costs that, you're just going to have to sell if your home's going to be sold in the traditional way. Now, it's true, commissions are 100% negotiable, but you can certainly understand that commissions are usually somewhere between 5 to 7% of the final sales price, meaning that if your home sells for $250,000 at 6%, you're looking at instantly $15,000 are going to go directly to your agent. And when you work with Karl Buys Houses, you'll not have to worry about any commissions or any closing costs. This is a huge chunk of cash that you're not going to have to factor in when you're choosing to sell your Tucson home directly to me at Karl Buys Houses. Next, you're going to be able to not worry about any kind of repairs or doing any kind of upgrades. Working with my team here at Karl Buys Houses will allow you to sell your house exactly the way it is, without any repair or upgrade costs. When you're listing a home here in Tucson, a lot of people are stuck making repairs before the house has even hit the market. And then they're surprised when the potential buyer comes along after the inspection, attempting to negotiate even more repairs than to make the sale go through. Some people end up spending more than they should just to get the deal done. And with a direct sale, you won't have to worry about spending any time or any money fixing up the house. Another benefit, you can immediately end your holding costs. Understand this. Did you know how much it really costs you to hold and own your home every month? When you factor in your utility bills, your taxes, your insurance, HOA fees, and all the other costs that a homeowner will face, you might be surprised by the total. When you think about it, it's a lot like a wave coming in and taking away the sand on your house every day, right? It's like a thief coming in the middle of the night to take away a little bit of money out of your safe every single night. And there's nothing you're doing about it. With a fast sale, you'll be able to potentially save thousands of dollars that you otherwise might have been spending on the house. You'll be able to put an end to the property holding costs right away, instead of spending months and months and months down the road worth of time. Think about how much money you'll be able to save yourself by quickly selling your house here in Tucson. The next, no cleaning or maintenance. When a house is listed on the Tucson Multiple Listing Service, it's going to need to be kept clean at all times. You'll never know who's going to want to come over and see it or how quickly they'll want to drop by. Many times a potential buyer will do want to see it right away, and as someone who wants to sell their home, you're going to want to do your best to oblige. But some homeowners opt to hire a professional cleaning service when listing a house in Tucson, and others still will take on the responsibility themselves. Either way, you'll find yourself spending time and money on the cleaning and maintenance problems. Next, closing costs. With a traditional sale of your home here in Tucson, you're going to end up paying about 2% of the final sales price towards closing costs. So for a $250,000 house, that's another $5,000 down the drain in costs related to the sale that you don't need to spend. Listen, these costs cover things like title search, transfer tax, title insurance, and when you sell your house directly to me here at Karl Buys Houses, these costs are taken care of for you. You don't have to pay for them. I handle all of the standard closing costs, adding one less thing that you have to worry about when selling your home here in Tucson. Finally, No marketing, no staging, no photography costs. While some marketing, staging, and photography costs can be included in the price of a traditional listing, there are a lot of cases in which the homeowner themselves will find paying for these things out of pocket. Maybe their agent uses photos that they took with their cell phone, or many times the agent just isn't utilizing premium online listings. Quite often, someone who really wants to sell their home here in Tucson will take things just a little bit further than what their agent does. Photography, staging, and additional marketing services are all used by home sellers who want to get rid of their homes as quickly as possible. Listen, understand this. Every situation is different, and I encourage you to run the numbers for your house yourself in Tucson before you decide to sell. Find out how working with a professional home buyer in Tucson will benefit you. Reach out to me today by calling me or texting me directly at 520-403-6227 or click on the link below and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for paying attention and have a powerful day. Take care.